Continuing coverage concerning Ukrainian refugees in Poland as today marks 1 month since the Russians invaded Ukraine. Today, our crews visited the Poland-Ukraine border as well as a Polish checkpoint where refugees have to pass through. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp joins us live from Poland. Rachel, what did you see at those two locations?
Well, it was incredibly heartbreaking to see just how exhausted the refugees are and just how little some of them are taking with them from their homes from Ukraine into Poland. But it's been inspiring to see how many people from across the world are ready to help them.
Once the Ukrainian people cross through these green gates, they've safely made it to Poland. Crossing into Poland, you can see people carrying as much as they can, which most of the time is just one suitcase and a child or a pet. At this southern border crossing near Medyka, Poland, it can be described as chaotic, but filled with people with good intentions. Along the walkway that refugees pass through, several international groups and organizations are ready to greet them, give them food, SIM cards for their cell phones, even a therapy dog to comfort them.
It took us 2 days to go from Kharkiv over to Lviv. Then we spent some time with our friends, and then today we left for here.
This woman just made it to Poland with her child. We spoke with her shortly after she crossed the border. She's grateful for how friendly everyone is and has a message for her fellow Ukrainians.
We want to say everyone to hold on because it's very scary out there, but we will win.
Refugees then board buses waiting for them to take them to other cities or to checkpoints like this one.
Weeks ago, when there were just thousands and thousands of refugees making their way to this checkpoint, basically they wanted to make sure that everyone had a place to stay. There were basically being set up inside this building. It's a large building, but there still wasn't enough room. So they put up these orange tents right behind me as a temporary spot for them to stay.
We weren't allowed access inside the building for privacy reasons, but inside, we're told refugees could get help with other administrative business and transportation to big cities in Poland or other European countries. And outside of the building, more volunteers from all over the world, cooking up fresh food for the refugees.
We are very happy to be here and see and feel like the Faroe Island is helping.
For these volunteers, they see how these refugees have endured the worst and hope their help will bring them some relief.
It feels, everything that's happening is horrible, but it feels like if we can give them what they need, then it's like a satisfying,
For us, it's just a small thing to do, but the people are really, sometimes they're really desperate and they don't know where they're going. So for us, it's just a blessing that we're able to do such things.
Those volunteers tell me that it's been tough seeing women and especially children, make their way here to Poland, but it makes it all kind of worthwhile seeing those kids kind of smile and have some sort of relief, especially after the long journey. Reporting live from Rzeszów, Poland, Rachel Knapp for Erie News Now.
Rachel, thank you. Our team is working out of southern Poland. They'll continue to bring you stories from the Poland-Ukraine border you can only see right here on Erie News Now.